Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? It is Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Eden Crafters. Now, today we are going to probably start to do some exploring here because the next thing that we have showing up in our list is establishing a research base in the hottest region of the planet, which involves a reinforced compartment with 5 data center units. And if we go back and look at the crafting guide, and if we look at that reinforced compartment, which there's a bunch of easier ways to do it than this, but we can look at it here, and it involves getting this steel alloy, which is going to be iron ingots and graphene. And then we also need some basalt concrete, which is going to require us getting some basalt. And we have neither of those things right now. And if we go back and take a look at where we can possibly find both of those, if we go to our next objectives, graphene doesn't actually show up here as something that we can find, but it talks here about basalt, which is a type of black rock that cannot be detected by radar. So we can't even use our radar to find this. So we're going to actually, or at least this is what it's saying, is that we can't find or use our radar to find it. So we're going to have to get out and we're going to have to start doing some looking around for some stuff. So that is going to be what we are going to do here today. Now, the first place I plan on looking is in the area. Wow, that turned green in a hurry. Look at that. That is so green. We're going to take a look here in the area that is normal. So not hot like over here, because all that's hot. Now, in my thought, again, no spoilers, just in case you know. My thought is that if they were going to have the basalt and the graphene, they'd probably keep it in an area where you're not going to be constantly having to face heat in order to do it. So I'm thinking that it's going to be somewhere, if we take a look here, that it's going to be somewhere in here. So we're gonna start like going around here and then making our way. I'm thinking it might be in a cave area or it might be somewhere in this big area here. But we're going to stay out of the hot and we're going to stay out of the extremely hot and we're going to stay out of the radioactive because at this point I don't think we have a way to like keep ourselves safe from radiation as well. So I'm going to go off of the thought that if they were going to put it somewhere, they'd put it somewhere easy for us to get to. That's the hope. So we're gonna hop in, and we're gonna stay going pretty much to like the east, not to the west. So we're gonna because we're up here, and we're gonna kind of go to the east and just kind of look around in here and see if we can find some basalt and find some graphene, and if so, make connections to it. Maybe even build another warehouse. Who knows for sure? But that is going to be our goal first. So let's hop into our spaceship, which is completely fueled up, ready to go. And we are going to not drive it into our not drive it into our wind turbines. And we're going to start here because I don't know if I've been here yet. And if we take a look here, we got a lot of sulfur here, and I don't know what else we got here. So we're going to take a look. So okay, this is sulfur and copper. So this does not appear to be anything that we need. So yeah, this is a whole bunch of sulfur, a whole bunch of copper. And I would have figured that that would have probably been the case because it would have seemed weird that they would have given us the basalt that close to our starting area. But it was a decent thought. Didn't work, but it was a decent thought. So we're just going to kind of keep going around here, seeing if we can see something that might be an option. And just kind of fly slowly and see if we see maybe like another cave or something like that. Oh my gosh, we've got trees. Look at that. Holy cow, we got trees. How did that happen? Oh man, that's cool. I did not expect that at all. So now we're going to drop back here. Our ship's going to jiggle around. It loves jiggling. And we're going to go here and we're going to see what we got here. So we got iron there. Let's take a look in here, see what we got over here. So, all right, here we got some uranium, it looks like. Yep. So now we can actually start doing things with uranium. So we got some, we can make high capacity batteries. We can make nuclear energy cells. Wow. Okay, so that's going to open some things up. Now, the thing that we don't know is we don't know where there's like an actual uranium deposit, but we've got uranium ore here. So that counts for something. And if we take a look up here, nothing there. And we got a bunch of quartz. I'm not really worried about quartz because we got a connection to silica. So that's not a big deal anymore. And how am I doing on inventory space? Oh, we're fine. Good on inventory space. Good on oxygen. And we got our ship nearby, so we don't have to worry about that. And okay, so now we found some uranium that will possibly lead to some options upcoming. And now let's keep flying. Fly over towards our trees. See what things look like here, because I'm very interested to see this. Wow, that's crazy. So apparently you just drop one area fertilizer, and not only does it create grass, but it puts up trees here. That's pretty amazing. And I do see another cave here, so let's kind of drop down once again. See what we got in here. Ew, more jiggling. Man, our it just loves to jiggle. All right, so we got osmium here, which is something that we've also discovered. And if we go in here, let's take a look, see what we got here. It looks like we've got a lot of sulfur. We got some diamonds. We got a bunch of gold. Okay, but the gold I'm not really all that worried about right now because we do have a connection to gold as well. So that's not that big of a deal. Because we're taking gold and we're turning it into gold ingots. I guess I could pick up this diamond ore, because that's also something that could be good. And I think I got some diamond ore somewhere in my inventory right now. So, yeah, it's still cool to see the trees. I really like that. Okay, so let's hop back in. I'm wondering, I might have to go further inland to find it, but we're going to keep just kind of going. Oh, man, we got a bunch of stuff here. So let's see what we got here. Because here's where we got some phosphorus and stuff, so this is kind of cool. Let's see. So the phosphorus, we got that. We can really use some of that. That's not bad to pick up, I think. And, whoop, helps if we actually grab it. And what do we got here? We got some cobalts. And down there we got some copper. Okay, so that's not the stuff we're looking for. And here's some more phosphorus, so let's grab that while we're at it. And iron, copper. Okay. So, yeah, it's really just trying to get to a process of elimination on this stuff. And kind of going from area to area. It'd be nice if you could, like, mark areas and say, okay, I've visited here, and this is what I found. But I don't think that such a thing is possible. It'd be nice if it was, but I've not seen that possibility just yet. So we're just going to keep on kind of going around, seeing what we can see, seeing if anything changes from area to area here, and if so, we'll then take things a step further. But right now we're actually getting into more phosphorus, and I forget what we can do with phosphorus, but it's we'll have some use for it for sure. I can't imagine that we won't. And if we take a look at where we are on the map now, so we're kind of here. And again, once we get up in the air, it's kind of like the hot area. So we're kind of going around like this crater area here, I think. And, or up that hill area there. So I'm just going to keep on going like this way. And, oh my gosh, what do we got here? We got a lot of dark stuff here. Okay, what is here now? Let's take a look. This could be interesting. Iron ore and osmium ore. What are these things? Oh my gosh, look at that. We have hit the mother lode. We have found basalt deposits. How about that? It just takes a little bit of looking, and eventually you find what you need. Now the question becomes, can I make everything that I need to make? Because we're going to need to make an advanced miner to start mining this. I do not have the ability to make gears. I should have looked at that from the start. And I did not do that. So we're going to have to make some gears. So we're going to head back, going to see what all we need to make. I figured the basalt was going to be easy to find. I could not have imagined that the basalt was going to be difficult to find. That just did not seem like it would have been right. So now we're going to have to remember where we are. If I had the ability, can I make a beacon? Oh, it would require power, and I don't have power for one. Let's see, because I think I could like drop a beacon. Oh, I can't because I don't have an antenna or a circuit board, and I don't have those going into my warehouses either. So we'll just have to remember. I really wish I could put like a little dot on my map. Be like, I just need to go back here. Oh, I can't. That was a surprise. I did not expect that. I did that completely out of lark, and it worked. Oh, wow. Happy accidents always. So let's now fly back, and we're going to take a look at everything that we need to make so that we can get ourselves a link to everything to start turning our basalt into something useful. Because if I remember right, we need basalt concrete, and in order to get that, we're going to need a refiner. And we are then going to need a warehouse to stash all of it. So we're going to once again kind of make sure that we have everything that we need to put all of this stuff together and not mess it up and not make 5 trips back and forth to do this. I'll probably still make 2, but we'll hopefully limit it to that. First, let's grab some food, feeling a bit peckish, as always. So for an advanced miner, we need 4 gears. So let's make our 4 gears first. And we can do that because we have all the parts in our warehouse. And I think that's my 4. I can very easily go here and hit 9. Or no, we'll go here and hit Q. And, oh, I need 1 more gear. I'm glad I looked. So we'll do that again. Now, if I go back to here, if I remember right, when they were talking about basalt concrete, that is produced in a refiner. And I would also need some iron plates. Okay, so that's going to be interesting to see how we're going to be able to make that work. And maybe floor panels. I don't know when we'll need floor panels. We'll figure that out. That might become a thing at some point. Don't know for sure. But basalt concrete, we're going to need a refiner. So we're going to have to look at what we need for a refiner. So for a refiner, I need beams, and I need a rotor, and I need 4 filters. So let's get that done. So once again, go here, refiner, click it up there. I need 4 beams. So let's make those. Actually, I'll make them anyway. I know I've got them in my one storage unit, in my one station. So we got 4 beams. I need a rotor. No problem with that. I need 4 filters. No problem with that. So now I have everything I need to make a refiner. And we're all good there. And then the last thing I'm going to need to make is going to be a warehouse to put all that in. So if I take a look once again at our warehouses, and I think that now that we found basalt, I think this is going to be able to give us, because we're going to now be able to do, if we felt like it, we're going to be able to do T2 warehouses, because that's just going to take basalt concrete, and that will be a good thing. So for a warehouse, we're going to need a whole bunch of glass panes, so we're going to need 30 glass panes. So let's get those made as well. And we can do that. That won't be a problem. I need to start organizing some of my stuff here. So maybe I'll make some gold ingots to clear some space out. This will take a little bit of time, but we'll be able to get it done. I can put some of this together. Yeah, I can put some of these plates together. I really don't need these oxygen capsules, but I'm going to hang on to them anyway, just because I can. Now we've actually got some space, so we're in pretty good shape here. This will work, because that will have 3 spaces cleared out for everything that we need. So then we have the miner, we have the refiner, we need the warehouse. So again, the warehouse is going to be, if we take a look here, it's the glass panes, and I needed the space to make the glass panes. That's where we were. So back to that, making all the glass panes. And then I'm going to need power. So I'm going to have to worry about power. So I'm going to have to grab some more beams. And I think I have enough refined cobalt to make a couple of big solar panels over there. Because if I remember right, the big solar panels were just refined cobalt and the iron beams. Well, we'll take a look at that as well. So let's exit out of here. Let's take a look at our big solar panels. Yeah, iron beams are refined cobalt. And I might get enough stuff to just make 5 of those. So we're going to go here. I'm going to swap that for that. And we'll put that there. And then we're going to go over here to our refined cobalt. I'm trying to remember all this. Refined cobalt is over there. And we're just going to swap that for that. Just like that. That will work. And then if we take a look again, the only other thing that I can think of that I'm going to need, I will also need, we're going to have to get the water all purified as well. So I'm going to have to build antennas and rotors and filters. So we're going to have to do everything for that. So let's take a look at that. For another purifier, if I go there, I'm going to need 4 more filters. So let's make 4 more of these. I'm going to need 2 more rotors. So we'll get 2 more rotors going after we get this done. And I'm also going to need an antenna. So then I'm going to need to figure out where I'm going to put all this. So we'll have to work on that. I'm going to probably have to leave something behind in here. Oh, no, I can actually put up an antenna, or I can make an antenna. Okay, so we're still okay on space. Everything's fine. We're all good there. I really don't need that osmium ore, and we'll need a water pump as well. And for a water pump, I will need 2 more rotors. So we'll make 2 more rotors for the water pump. And now I think I have everything that I need, and then I can connect it all with. I've got everything for solar panels. I've got stuff for the purifier. I've got stuff for a pump. I've got all kinds of plates to make all of the connections, so pipes and conveyors. I think I've got it all. I hope I've got it all. Please let me have it all. Let's hop back in and let's fly towards the beacon let's fly towards the landmark that I left completely by mistake, not realizing I was going to do such a thing. But eureka, we did. Now apparently I can fly over the toxic water and it's okay, which is nice to know. And here we are. So we're going to just drop right down here. And we're going to have to start getting everything set up. So where is the closest basalt to the water here? Let's take a look. I guess I can go, or is that going to be in the heat? I don't know. Let's move a little bit further over. I kind of parked in a bad spot. So we're going to go here, I think, and start mining from this. This should be good because this is basalt, right? Right. Perfect. So we can basically establish our operations right about here. So all hail drone. We love drone. We're going to start setting everything up. So we're going to start with some... Oh, what am I trying to say? We're going to start with some solar panels. So let's get those set up. And there, and there, and we'll slap one back there. Sure, that works. So we've got that. Now we're going to need to make a water purifier. So we're going to drop that right there. How far can that go? Oh, wow, that can go out a ways. I didn't think about that. I probably should have been doing that more. So let's drop that there. Maybe that'll do a better job at purifying more water. Perhaps. And now we need a water pump. Look at me building all this stuff with the drone. Look at me go. And there's the water output. So how high can we put that? Right about there, I think. So that'll be good. And then we're going to need an advanced miner. I got plenty of oxygen, so I don't have to worry about that. So we're going to build an advanced miner right over there and hook that up to there, to the large basalt deposit. Perfect. And now we can make floor panels. How about that? And then last thing I need is a refiner. So we're going to build a refiner and drop it right here. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do need water for that. I thought I did. So the water I'm going to have, so I'm going to have it like this. Just set it up right there. So it's halfway in the middle. So it's going to meet in the middle. And then we're going to take the warehouse and we're going to drop it right over here. So one warehouse, no waiting, right over yonder. Look at that. We're going to have everything all set up just like that. Build it on the water right there by our solar panel. That should be fine. I probably should put that. Let me move that solar panel. I don't like where I've got that. Let's move that a bit. So we're going to move that a little bit further up the coast. I should have laid that out a little bit better. So we're going to rectify that Gonna set that more over there. Oh, there we go. Yes, that'll work. And then we can set the warehouse up right over here. Just like that. Perfect. Excellent. Now we got everything we need. I probably, once again, should move that solar panel because it's getting blocked. Can you put the solar panel on top of the warehouse? Let's see. I wonder about that. We're going to try it. Maybe we can slap one up there? It'd be interesting. So that would make the most sense. Looks like we can. Cool. Yeah, just going to put it right on top of the warehouse. That would make sense. There. Look at that. Get maximum exposure. And I think we'll be good there. So now we just got to make all of our connections. Still good on oxygen. I got oxygen for days. So now we're going to start setting up our pipes. Just like this. That's going to go there. Got it. Now we're going to need to set up a conveyor. And that's going to go, and I've got that in there, so that's going to go 6. And we're going to swing around just like that. Right underneath our solar panel. Okay, so I will move the solar panel. Again, I'm trying to make this look at least a little realistic. Slap that there. And then we need to run a conveyor from there into slot number 1. Wow. We actually pulled all that off, although I don't think I told the refiner what to make. I did not. So the refiner is going to make basalt concrete. That was the only thing I was missing. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, we can make fertilizer out of phosphorus. Okay. That's good to know. And how many basalt concrete? So it's 2 basalt for a basalt concrete. And wow, that's going to take some time. That is a slow build. 5 per minute. That one's going to take a bit to do. But amazingly, it is all set up. And we did not like run ourselves out of energy or anything like that, or oxygen. I'm still not even all that hungry. I could theoretically, I could theoretically set up another refiner and maybe double that. That might be the thing to do because this is kind of slow. And the amount of basalt concrete that we're making is pretty sluggish. I don't know if that'll be the best way to go. That'll be something to think about. But for now, I mean, that warehouse is going to store... I've got plenty of openings to put stuff there. And that was the reason I was thinking that maybe that was going to be the way to go. I do want to go out this way and see what we've got here. Because I don't know what we've got here. And I'm not sure what this is. Okay, so that's an iron deposit. And if we take a look over here, what do we got? This is graphite. Okay, this is... Oh, shoot. It's hot, 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 hot. So, graphite rocks. So, this might be a thing. So, we might, while we're here, all hail drone. All hail drone. We might take a look at what we're getting out of here. Because I don't know what exactly... Oh, I need gears. Shoot. I really need to make a connection to gears. I'm going to have to do that at some point. I got to get some gears going. I'm surprised I did not build the warehouse on top of myself. I was dangerously close, but did not. So we're going to go back now that I found some graphite there. And we're going to see, that might be graphene that gives us. I really don't know. But we're going to take a look. Look at me flying over the toxic lake. Like nobody's business. Oh, and now I know what the precise control does. So if you hold down the left mouse button, you actually fly precisely, as one would expect, which is why it's called precise control. I don't land very well. There's no precise landing, but that's a different story. So let us get ourselves some more gears. So let's start with that, not from there, from here. So 4 more gears. And if I needed a forge, which I don't know if I do, but if I needed a forge, what would I need to build a forge? So let's take a look. Do I have everything in case I need? I do. In case I needed a forge, I have everything I need for a forge. I also need to get my cement hooked up to the warehouse up there, because right now I am going to run out of cement, and this is not hooked up. So this would probably be a good idea while I'm here to get this hooked up and going all the way up there. Because we are in a world where we are starting to run out of, yeah, I know it's hot. I know it's hot. I'll eat some food. It'll be fine. And run up here. Yeah. I know. So we're just going to go here and set that up. We'll set it up way over here. That'll work. Sure. And out of the heat we go. So now we'll have our concrete running again. Or our cement running again. That's what I meant. The other stuff, I know it's hot. I'll eat some food. I'll be fine. I just, now we'll have enough cement to keep things rolling, which is important because I don't want to run out of that for any reason. So if we need a forge, we'll have a forge. And if not, then we'll see exactly what we need once we actually mine this graphite that's out there in the heat. I didn't even run into my solar panel. How about that? Now, this is just like flying. Up is down and down is up. And you don't even have to hold down the W key. You just hold down the left mouse button and everything is fine. And then you can let go of the mouse button and you will, you'll keep your speed, apparently. So I don't even know if I need to hold, yeah, you do. Well, you need it to maneuver. I'm going to stop yapping now. Okay. So the graphite rock is right over there. Large graphite rocks. All hail drone. Up we go. And let us build an advanced miner. Set it up right to there. And let's see exactly what this is going to do for us. So that is now running. If we take a look, that's giving us graphene. Okay, that is good to know. So with the graphene, then the question becomes, what do we do with it? If I take a look in my, let's go back to our ship. So that's making graphene. I just don't remember exactly what we need to do with that now. I don't know if we need to run that through the, what am I trying to say? Oh, I'm ditching my ship. Okay, let's try to not do this with the precise control for a minute. I don't know if that's something that we need or what we need it for. I don't know if I need a bunch of that I need to run through my material analyzer or if we can run that through a forge. So I've got to take a look at that again because I don't remember exactly what we do with this now that we have it. But we have it, and that's a start. So that's good. And it's close to a warehouse, so whatever we need to do with it, we're going to be able to do. But I just need to, I need to figure out exactly what we got to do with it. So let's go back here. And let's see, what do we need to do with it? So if we take a look, next objectives, carbon-based materials. So 30 graphene are going to lead to all this. It's going to lead to better conveyors. It's going to lead to a carbon refiner. It's also going to lead to a cooling module. Oh, so this device protects you from extreme heat by regulating your body temperature in hot environments. Well, that is peachy keen. That I like. I'm a fan. We also have a rover, which is a fast vehicle with large storage capacity. Very nice. And a large window. So that's nice. The only thing I don't know is advanced filters. And maybe we'll figure that out at some point in time. Because, yeah, the cooling module says it takes 6 rotors and 2 advanced filters. I just don't know if we've seen an advanced filter yet. But now what we need to do, we need to get 30 graphene. I should have hooked it up. And does it say what we can make the graphene into? Like, if I take a look, is there anything, like if we go here, or no, if I go here, is there anything, so the graphene doesn't turn into anything here. So I don't know if we can run it through a refiner or what we need to do with it. I mean, there's got to be something that we do with it. I just can't remember if it gets refined or if we run it through a, yeah, that's the part I don't know. So I might just, for now, make a connection to it, to our warehouse. And then after that, once we know more about what we need to do with it, we can break that connection and then set up whatever we need to set up. Whether it be a refiner or a forge or whatever the case may be. we'll do that part when we get there. But for now, at least we have a connection to it. And I should park outside of the heat. Perfect. Because I think that that's basalt up there. I'm almost positive that's basalt. Yeah. So I'm guessing that the graphite is actually only in the heat. That looks like it might be gold there. Oh, I'm in the heat. Stay out of the heat. Okay, all hail drone. And let's go here. And again, we're just going to make a connection here to this spot. Just like this. Can I have it go like that? I think I can. And then connect it from there to here. So yeah, not have it do something completely ridiculous. That looks a little better. I mean, yeah, that's a start. So we'll have some graphene go in there. I might see if I can grab 30 out of here as well. Do I have 30 in there? I do. So let's grab, can I wish I was aware. Oh, yeah, I can do this because I can then split that. Is it control? Maybe I got to get out of here. And then maybe I can split that. No, is it shift? There's something, I thought, or is it shift right click? It is. So then I can take the rest of it and I can put that back in here. So E, put you in there because I don't need the rest of it. And I'm once again feeling peckish. Now we're better. So now the rest of our graphene is going to go into our warehouse. And again, once we know exactly what we need to do with it, then we'll take it and we'll break that connection, set up a new connection to turn it into whatever the next product is. Because that's the part that I just don't recall. Or I don't even know if I've actually seen it. I may have, and I've already forgotten, which again, shocking, I know, but perhaps we don't know what it is yet. Whoa, boy, up we go. And again, I love those trees. Those are great. I would not have guessed that we would have had trees already. But now we can actually start getting into some other things here and start getting ourselves closer to the next level of terraformation, I think. Now that we've actually found the basalt and the graphene, which again, thankfully were not hard to find. And you would not expect them to be hard to find. You would have expected them to be pretty simple to get to, especially at this stage of the game. Oh, I need to run out here and throw this in our material analyzer. So 30 of these will go into there. So we're going to just click on, oh, I don't have any coal. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, and I didn't need to grab it because it's already in the warehouse too. So hopefully it's going to take the 30 I have here. I really hope it does. And then just takes the rest. Cool, so there we go. We have completed carbon-based materials. We can now do a carbon refiner. And maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's what we run the graphene through. That would be my guess. So if we go up here and if we take a look, carbon refiner refines carbon and graphite into advanced carbon-based materials. That's kind of what I figured. And then we can run that. So if we then take a look, does that then also tell us what we can make with it? If we kind of go here to our crafting guide, does it show us? So these are things that can be forged. These are things that can be run through ore. So carbon refiner will give us graphite rods, and it'll give us carbon fiber, and it will give us advanced filters. Oh, so that's how we make our advanced filters. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're figuring it all out. This is going to get to be an important piece, I think, here. This carbon refiner. I think that's going to make a big difference. So let's get one of these going right now. So we're going to need 4 rotors. We got all kinds of basalt concrete. Need 1 more beam. So let's do that. I don't know. Oh, I had the extra beams because I had the extra, because for my extra solar panels. That's what it was. We need 6 filters. And we're going to need 4 rotors. And then we're going to take one of these. And I think I'm going to immediately connect it to that graphite. Start with that. And then I might need to build another one But we're going to build the one first. Actually, I might do enough stuff for 2 of them while I'm thinking about it. So I might do enough stuff for 2. So I'm going to make 8 rotors just in case. And then I'm going to make 6 more filters and I'm going to make 5 more beams just in case we can run the basalt through there, which we might not be able to. And if we can't, cool. I've got enough stuff for 2 of them then, for 2 carbon-based carbon refiners. And that may be overkill. Or I might need to make 2 anyway, just to have 2 different recipes that might both use graphene. Yeah, you never know. I might need 3 of the things. So we're going to do 5 more beams. And I might need to have like a connection to that graphene deposit and have it split 3 ways. Or I might have to find more of them. I don't know. So many questions. Now we'll make the filters. And then with all this said and done, we'll then be able to head back out and start getting all that graphite turned into something, whatever we may be able to do with it. So off we go back out to the east, the land of black materials, and go there, the land of basalt and graphene. And let's see what we can do now that we've got this. Love the trees. So off we go. So yeah, this is going to lead to a bunch of new things now. So when we do this, we're going to be able to be in hot areas and not have to worry about getting sizzled, which is always good. I'm always about not getting sizzled. So let's break this connection. That works. And then we're going to set up a refined. Oh shoot! I'm going to have to empty this stuff out. Okay, this will be fine because I'm going to have to empty this. Yeah, because that's already filled. Oh, that's actually yeah. I'm going to have to take that graphene out, which we'll do that. And then we'll have to. Yeah, we'll get this all sorted out. So first thing first, we're going to all hail drone. Kind of get ourselves up in the air and build this kind of along this line and not on top of my head at the same time. Carbon refiner is going to go like this. Oh, it needs connection to water. So I'm going to have to build probably another water pump to do all. Oh yeah, of course it takes water. It's a refiner. So maybe I'll build another water pump to do this. Oh, so yeah, I guess I'm going to have it run that way, and the pipes are just going to run kind of crazy through here. That'll be okay. So we got it built. So now we can make advanced filters. So now we can actually take a look at it and see what we can make with this thing. It has no water. That's fine. So carbon nanotubes are coal or graphene. Graphite rods are graphene or coal. That's coal or graphene. And that's graphene or coal. Okay, so we're going to need a couple of these, basically. That's kind of what I thought. And then we'll need to make a splitter because we're going to want to make advanced filters, and we're going to want to make graphite rods, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to want to make all 4 of these. I have no doubt we're going to want to make all 4 of these. It would not surprise me. So eventually I'm going to probably need to have 4 refiners set up and a couple of splitters. This is going to turn into a bit of a thing. Oh, we can also make reinforced frames. There's so many things we can make here. So let's hop in the air. And now, is it going to be easier to just set up another water pump over here? Maybe, perhaps. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe just because we can. Oh, yeah, I can do that because the rotors were going to be if I wanted to make another what am I trying to say? Another carbon refiner, and I may not start with that right now. We may just go with this. So we'll set that there, and then we're going to take some pipes and run it. And I should take the pipes and I should put it in the 7 slot here. So I'll do that. Oops, that's not what I meant. So I meant to hover on the pipes. Oh, and they're in the 7 slot. And let's run those here. Straight line, I know there's a way to do Alt for straight line. So let's do that. And then kind of go like this. And go... Oh, let's just do that. So there. and then connect from there to there. So it's not completely berserk. Now, we can now connect this. So this one I'm now going to have make, so we're going to take this warehouse. We're going to take all the graphene out of it. And we're going to have it make, so I'm going to have it make whatever's going to take the most graphene to make. So what are we going to turn this into? We can turn it into, we'll have it make advanced filters, because I need those for the cooling module anyway. So we're gonna have this turned into advanced filters. So we're going to set that up. We're going to feed this with all of the graphene that we can, and that's going to take some time to make all those. So we're going to eventually have to take all this graphene out of here. So we're going to knock this connection out. Or actually, no, I'm going to leave this connection as it is. So reconnect this like that. And then this is going to start feeding in the filters. We'll get all the graphene out of here. Feed the graphene into here. I wish this thing held more. That's the only thing. That part's going to take some time. But we'll eventually get all the graphene out, put all the advanced filters in, and we'll have that spot completely full of advanced filters. And that'll be a nice start. So now that we've got that rolling, then now we'll be able to play in the heat. That's kind of nice. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, but I do need to remake that connection. But I don't want to do that just yet, because otherwise it's going to start filling up. Well, is that actually going to hurt? No. Let's see. I really want to get this emptied out first. So let's get this emptied out first. And let's see if I can get this refilled. Okay, I can put some of that in there. And now I can empty that slot out, I think. Nope. Nope. I guess I can set that there for now. That shouldn't hurt, I don't think. Yeah. And now we can reestablish this connection. So up we go. Just like that. Everything's good there again. So now this will make the filters. The filters will go into there. I'm going to keep on taking the graphene. Whoop. Let's see. Going to try and keep on filling this up with graphene as much as we can. So put that in there, and as much as we can there. That's why I really didn't want that connection yet. That's what I was thinking. So let's actually remove that conveyor for now. So I got to get all this graphene out of my pockets. I've got so much in my pockets. We'll leave that for now. And now let us head back. So we've got connections to graphene, we've got connections to basalt, and now we can make ourselves a cooling module so we can actually stand in the cool temperature, in the hot temperatures, which is nice. And then if we take a look, the next thing that we need to do is going to be to see what we need to do to make the reinforced living compartment. So let's hop out of here. And if we take a look at our reinforced living compartment, what was this again to make one of these? It's basalt concrete and it's steel alloy. So that's the other thing that we don't have yet, is we don't have steel alloy. So I got to work on making some of that. And we need some insulation layers. So we need that. So then the question becomes, what is the steel alloy? And we need to figure that part out still, because we don't know that. But we will figure that out. But we can make the insulation layers, because I have plenty of gold in my pockets. So we can go ahead and make these. So we need 10 of these. Or no, they're made here. So we can make 10 of these. Or no, oh, no. No, escape. I did not mean to do that. So how many do I need 7. And that will hopefully use all the gold. Yeah, that uses all the gold I have in my pockets, which is exactly what I wanted. So we clear that out. Now we have all the insulation layers. And again, the only thing I don't know now is the steel alloy. So we have to figure out, lights, what we need to do to make steel alloy. So what would that be? If we go to the crafting guide, does that show up somewhere? Steel alloy, that requires an alloy forge. And an alloy forge would be iron beams, insulation layers, plated connectors, and gold wiring. So then that takes us back to plated connectors. So do we know plated connectors yet? I think, yeah, those are plated connectors. Oh, shoot, that's actually going to require copper ingots. Are you kidding me? We actually have something that requires copper ingots. Wow, I would not have guessed that. So then for a steel alloy, or for an alloy forge, if I go back and take a look at this again, because it's all going to start with that. So alloy forge, where were you? I saw you somewhere. Oh, where were you? You were in here somewhere. No, you weren't one of these. So let's go back. Let's take a look. I had this. I just had this. A memory is a terrible thing to lose. It really, really is. So here, steel alloy, which is an alloy for. There it was. So 5 iron beams, 5 insulation layers, 10 plated. So I need 10 plated connectors to be able to make steel alloy, or to make an alloy forge. And I need the gold wiring. Okay, so we need 10 plated connectors. Can I queue that? I don't think I can. I don't think that worked. Or yeah, but I think that as soon as we make a plated connector, we should be fine. So I just got to run out here and grab some ingots from here. That should work. And then I can make the plated connectors. And I need 10 of these. So let's make those, and let's see if that's then going to lead me to knowing what I need to know for the alloy forge. If that's going to open that one up. I don't know if it will. Or maybe I need to have the gold wiring as well. So we're going to find out. And gold wiring, I think I said I needed 4 of those. Oh, I don't have enough rubber. Oh, shoot, I need regular rubber too. Oh, boy. Okay. So here we go, out to here, regular rubber. Oh, no. Shoot. How are we going to do this? I guess I just got to grab some of this by itself. How much rubber did I need for this? So let's take a look at this again, because I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to need 8 rubber, so I'm going to need 40 organics for this. Oh, and I'm going to need to set that down. So I'm going to have to turn this into rubber, which we do from here. I remember this. So rubber. And then we can pick this up again from there and put that there and make a couple more. And then we need just 2 more. So we're going to let that grow. Oh, man, that's going to take a while. That's going to be painful. So I just need 10 there. And it only does 6 a minute. So that's going to be a bit before we can do that. Meanwhile, I can make some gold wiring. So we'll make some of this. We can make 3 of these. And that'll be a start. And now I'm going to need to clear out some space. So these rocks I can get out of here. I got rocks in my pocket. I'm never going to use these rocks in my pocket. So let's get these rocks out of my pocket. I don't know why I've been carrying them around for so long, but I have been. So they're just there. It's going to be my pet rock outside my door. And we'll wait for 2 more organics here, and then we can make the rest of our rubber, and then we can make the rest of our gold wiring. I think we'll be able to make the rest of our gold wiring. I think I only needed 4. For some reason, I have it in my head that I needed 4. Could this work just a little bit faster? Please! Just a little bit. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, there, done. 2 more rubber. And now I can make 1 more gold wire. And now if I take a look, I should be able to make... Now it doesn't... It's interesting because it doesn't show up here. And I don't know why. Because if I go here, is it, if I go alloy? So for whatever reason, I can't do that yet. And I wonder why. So let's go back here again. Crafting guide, take a look. Alloy forge. So an alloy forge is iron beams, insulation layers, plated connectors, and gold wiring. And man, it requires a whole lot of water. A ton of water. So I wonder, But the only way you can get the water, I mean, you can't get the better water things until you get the. Yeah, I'm trying to think of order of operations, because the only way that you get the better water is to. So, oh, wait. Does this open it? It does. So that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So I've got to, in order to get the alloy forge, I got to do the gold ore and I got to do the gold ingots. So I've now put myself in a bit of a pickle. Just a bit. Let's clear some space. I'm going to need to get some gold ore. So we're going to have to run up the hill to get some gold ore, because I don't have any gold ore by itself. And then, and it's taking all the ore. Well, no, I'm sure that by now it's probably stopped. I was going to say, I don't think I have any gold ore there because it's taking all my ore and turning it into ingots, but it has probably stopped by now, I'm thinking. Now, the only reason I ran this way so I could keep on taking this out of here, putting that into there, just to empty my pockets. That's all I'm trying to do with this. Get all this graphene out of my pockets. I might take the rest of it and just throw it out onto the ground in just a second here, because it doesn't matter if it's on the ground or not. Yeah, I'm just going to throw that. I'm going to throw that. We'll eventually pick that up some other time. And then once it makes one more filter, I'll go ahead and refill this. So I'll take this out of my pocket. Okay, done. So there, that's good. So now we got to run up to our gold area. I'm going to go sit on my pipes with my ship. So we're going to head this way and make our way back to our gold warehouse, which again should no longer be operating because we only had one conveyor and it was full of where are we going? Still going west. Yeah, it should be further this way. We'll eventually find it. Yeah, there it is. There's our little gold mining operation right there. So yeah, our forge should be stopped. Yeah, everything is stopped because we can't hold any more. Oh, just stop moving. We can't hold any more ore in the warehouse. So I can go here and I can get all this just like that, and I can get all that. Perfect. And we can run back. Oh, low health. Oh, do I have any food left? Oh, do I have any? Oh, that's embarrassing. We've got to get back. We got to. Oh no! Don't drive crazy now. I can't believe I didn't make any food. Oh boy. This is going to be really hilarious if I die because I ran out of food. Absolutely comical. So let's get down here. Come on, land the ship already. Okay, run! I wasn't even paying attention to that. Okay, do I have any organics? I do. Do I have space? I do. Okay, food. Here we go. Where is it? There it is. Make all the food. Eat some food. Whew. All's well. Material analyzer. Analyze all the gold. Done. And that will then get us our alloy forge. That will be the thing that I'm missing there. Is the ability. Okay, so now we can make an alloy forge, and we can make a bulldozer, and we can make a vehicle charge panel, and we can make a vehicle hangar. Which I get, and again, I'm assuming at some point the vehicles are going to become critical. I don't know when, because right now we can just build anything anywhere, and it's all good. And now, if I did an alloy forge, so we're just going to, I'm not going to keep this permanent, but I want to see exactly what it's going to do and what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to build one out here, because I think I have everything for it. Alloy forge. I do. So again, so the metals and other materials to create advanced oil, alloys, and composite parts. So we're going to build it. just to see what the recipes are so we can make steel alloy with it. And that's going to be iron ingots and graphene in order to do that. So we're then going to have to hook up, okay. So in order to get steel alloy, I'm going to have to make a connection to iron out there. I'm going to have to then make ingots, and then I have to connect it to graphene, which I might be able to split off of my one rock, and then connect all that to the warehouse. Oh, lots of options there. But for now, let's go ahead and take that thing out because we don't need it anymore. So away with you. We will dismantle you. We will worry about you another time. Oh boy, I almost I almost got rid of that conveyor. I'm glad I did not do that. That would have been a thing. So we're now we've made our way a little bit further ahead now. We're in a world where we now have we have connections to graphene. We have connections to basalt. We have some basalt concrete in a warehouse. We have some filters in a warehouse. We have some advanced filters in a warehouse, so we can make ourselves a cooling module, so we can go out in the heat and not be as hot. And we now have everything that we can, or we have everything that we need to be able to make ourselves if we go back down here, we have everything that we need now to be able to build a reinforced compartment. We have a way to make some steel alloy. We have a way to make some basalt concrete. And then when it comes to data centers, we have, again, everything that we need to make all that. We have connections to insulation layers. We have connections to basalt concrete. We have connections to steel alloy. And we have the ability to make computers. So I do believe that in episode 8, we should be able to complete terraformation step 3 and make our way onto the hottest part of the area and get that all connected. Fingers crossed. That, however, is going to be all for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Let's eat some more food. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.